So, gonna do the review I said I was gonna do, even though I didn't do a bunch of reviews that I claimed I was gonna do, because I'm a liar. Lied. Heel tactics go on in here on this channel. But yes, 1 year ago to this date, not this very time, but we had this epic WrestleMania right here. WrestleMania 28, Miami, Florida, April 1st, 2012, with none other than once in a lifetime, The Rock versus John Cena, but more importantly, the match that I was hyped up as soon as they announced it for, Triple H, Taker, Hell in a Cell, Shawn Michaels special guest referee. Exactly, I was the hype, the amount of hype I was toward this WrestleMania is probably the most hype I ever was towards WrestleMania, probably since Undertaker Batista WrestleMania 23, only because either the streak was going to end that night or Taker's going to be world champ. And I know they did it again at WrestleMania 24, but it didn't feel the same because they did it 1 year prior to the Batista Taker match. They had Edge Taker, and at the time of when Taker went up against Batista, technically Batista never lost the world title, and Taker was undefeated at WrestleMania. And, well, obviously, and Taker hadn't held a major title since 2002 when he held the WWE Undisputed title. So it was a big deal. Either Batista was going to end the streak, or we got a new champ. That's what I kept yelling for the amount of times that, from the time when Undertaker won the Royal Rumble. I honestly thought that Undertaker was going to go up against John Cena, because since 2007, I've been waiting for Undertaker, John Cena. I thought that would have been an epic match, and hopefully get it next year, WrestleMania 30 in Nolans, WrestleMania XXX. Can't wait to wear one of those shirts, and on the back it says I was there. Yes, I'm planning on going. WrestleMania 28. This was a pretty epic card that was built up. Plus, you had the dream match people want to see. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho for the WWE Championship. So this was a stacked card. We had Daniel Bryan, aka Bryan Danielson, coming in as the World Heavyweight Champion, going up against the Royal Rumble winner, Sheamus. And that was the first match. And most people predicted that was going to be opening match. Most people, there was a rumor going around where Jericho was going to call up Punk, and that was going to be the opening match. But that was not the case. I kind of figured it out when. Since, what was it? When was the first time they ever opened the pay-per-view with the world title match? I believe it was the Royal Rumble 2011 when they opened the pay-per-view with the world title match. Then it happened at WrestleMania 27. Then it kept happening throughout the whole entire year. Then it happened at the Royal Rumble again in 2012. So I kind of figured they're gonna open the pay-per-view with the World Heavyweight Championship. Trust me. And everyone's like, why? Why would they do that for? And they're like, oh, okay. So right here. I don't know. I keep getting lost. Daniel Bryan versus Sheamus. You guys already know what happened. AJ and Daniel Bryan kiss. 18-second bro kick. 1, 2, 3. And new World Heavyweight Champion. A lot of people are disappointed. I was shocked that it ended in 18 seconds. I thought this was going to be a tremendous match because last year at WrestleMania 27, I mean, when I'm talking last year, I mean talking 2 years ago, they were supposed to originally have a match at WrestleMania for the United States Championship, and that was bumped off the card and didn't even end in, I believe it ended in no contest because it ended up turning into a battle royal that Great Khali, I believe, won. But at the time watching WrestleMania 27, I did not know that occurred. So right before the main event, I'm like, man, they're putting Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan right up the card. They're gonna compete with Cena Miz for the main event. And then Cena Miz came out, I'm like, where is Sheamus Danielson? And I ended up finding out a day later that they got bumped off the card because they actually built up to the match. And even watching the pre-show, you even saw Bryan Danielson and Sheamus on the main card. But they got their time this year, and it was worse than last year. Match ended in 18 seconds, but Sheamus became the World Heavyweight Champion. And I actually got the plaque, and mine is number 18 out of 1,000, which I thought was pretty damn cool. I believe the next match was Kane versus Orton, and no way anyone thought Kane was winning, and Kane won. It was awesome. I believe he did the choke slam off the top rope and won, and I marked out One of my friends who is a huge Kane fan marked out. Yes, I have a friend that is a huge Kane fan, surprisingly. And it was pretty damn cool. Next match was, let's go in order. I believe it was Intercontinental Championship, Cody Rhodes versus Big Show. This was a whatever match, and Big Show finally won his moment at WrestleMania, winning the Intercontinental Championship, but he lost it back to Cody Rhodes. He lost it to Cody Rhodes the next month prior, so what was the point of that? Next match we had was, I believe it was a Kelly Kelly and the Maria Menounos versus Beth Phoenix and Eve. And the only spot I remember this match was when Maria Menounos did the sting face to Eve, and all of her makeup was on her white pants. Eve's makeup. And then she won. Then we had what I paid $65 for. When they announced this, I marked out heavily because we all thought, oh my god, they're doing Triple H versus Taker, the rematch. What are they going to do? They already did a no holds bar match and it was awesome. What can they do to top it? No one really wants to see this match again. Everyone think it was Last Man Standing or something, Falls Count Anywhere. It had to be something to end the feud, and no one really thought Hell in a Cell because Hell in a Cell is a pay-per-view, and they haven't had a Hell in a Cell match outside the Hell in a Cell pay-per-view, so no one really. It crossed my mind, but it wasn't like maybe they do Hell in a Cell. Well, that didn't make any sense. They already have a Hell in a Cell pay-per-view. That's what I thought. So when they announced Hell in a Cell, I freaked out. I marked out like crazy though. Everyone marked out like crazy. Triple H, Taker, Hell in a Cell, and then Shawn Michaels special guest referee. The only thing I hate about it was there's one little thing. They had a video package that they showed on Raw, which was recapping Triple H Undertaker feud. I wish they showed that pay-per-view preview package right before the match, because that preview package is probably the best ever preview package they've ever made, like ever. If you watch that, I think it's like, holy crap, I have to see this match. I remember when I told everyone this match was gonna happening, everyone's like, forget Rock Cena, Taker Triple H one more time. Not everyone's like, oh my god, again. And then when I told them Hell in a Cell, everyone's like, jaws drop. It's like Zeus versus what I kept saying. I kept saying it was what did I keep saying? Zeus versus someone. Oh, I was like, this is like watching Zeus versus Hades at Mount Olympus in hell. That's what I kept saying to everyone. This is exactly what we're gonna watch. This is you don't get to see this. This is that's once in a lifetime, really. And that was the true once in a lifetime match, which was like a tremendous, awesome. I don't know how you not classify this 5-star match. Your emotions went up, they went down. Triple H was about to kill Taker. Taker comes back. They did the super kick pedigree spot. Triple H kicked out of the tombstone. He kicked out of the choke slam. Literally, I was shaking. Like, my leg and my nerves were gone so out of whack that after watching that match, like, not my body was shaking, but like, I have this twitch. If you ever like lift up your leg and your leg starts shaking uncontrollably, I literally stood up and my leg was just shaking uncontrollably. Like, my nerves were going like, that WrestleMania high thing, that thing was going off. And I'm like, man, we're gonna watch Rock versus Cena next. It's gonna be amazing. How do you top this match? This match is tremendous. Words can't describe how I felt at that very moment. I was like, oh, 20-0, thank God, because I honestly thought, everyone keeps saying, oh, you think Triple H was gonna beat him last year, WrestleMania 27? Yes, it crossed my mind. I thought he might beat Taker. I thought he might beat Taker, be the 19-1. But obviously, after WrestleMania, you always think, man, why did I think the streak was gonna end? And that's that. But man, that match is wrestling. That match is wrestling. That's all I gotta say. If you hate that match, I don't understand how you watch wrestling. I don't know what you're looking for. But that match is awesome. Then we got the Team Teddy versus Team Johnny match happened. That's when I was like, oh god, I'm done. I can't watch. Nothing's gonna beat that. I'm just gonna be watching and be like, this is kind of pointless. Which I was. Everyone was just talking after, because I had like, what was it? I think I had 12 people or 15 people over for WrestleMania last year. And the ending spot was Eve screwed over Zack Ryder, and then Miz got the pin, and Laurinaitis Laurinaitis won. Then we had, oh yeah, John Laurinaitis after the match when he won, he said to Punk that if Punk gets counted out or disqualified, he would lose the WWE Championship. So in the Chris Jericho vs. CM Punk match, Chris Jericho is trying to get CM Punk disqualified, making fun of him, his father, his sister, his mother, blah blah blah. It was, at the time when I was watching the match, I wasn't really into it because I was still so drained from the Taker Triple H match that you couldn't really get into it, and knowing that Rock vs. Cena's next, it was kind of like at the very worst spot where you couldn't enjoy the match. After I watched WrestleMania the next day, like I always do, I always watch WrestleMania, the main matches the next day. I watched that match, it was awesome, but at the time when I was watching it live, I didn't think it was that great. I thought it was good, it wasn't like the best match I've ever seen, and yeah. But CM Punk retained and made Chris Jericho tap out. Then we had the main event. Once in a lifetime, Rock, John Cena, the dream match everyone's been waiting for. All the way since Cena became the champ, we've been waiting for The Rock to finally come back. Everyone used to say, man, imagine if Rock came back for one night, how awesome it would be, how epic it would be. Imagine he had a match with Cena. Man, that's like the Attitude Era going up against the Now generation, the PG era as we like to call it. But I don't know. I guess it'll always be renamed the PG era. Who knows? Or maybe it'll change later on in the years, like 10 years from now. Maybe they'll rename this era, because PG era sounds so like ugh. Because they have the Golden Era, and then the New Era, and then the Attitude Era, and then like the Ruthless Aggression, Triple H era, I like to call it, because he ran that damn show for like 3 years. And then like the Batista Cena era, and then the Cena era, and then the Punk Cena era. I don't know, but literally, it didn't hit me until like they announced the match, and then it hit me. And then after Rock made that video when he was on top of his I believe his house in Miami, it's a really nice view, calling out Cena. I guess until when The Rock came back and they tagged with Cena, I was like, man, like when Rock came back and had his first match after 7 years, I was like, whoa, this is pretty damn cool. And then when Rock came back and started building up the match with Cena, I was like, every day I used to count it out, 59 days, 58 days, 57 days, Rock Cena, Rock Cena, Rock Cena, Rock Cena, Rock Cena, Rock Cena, Rock Cena. Everyone knew. I literally told everyone. Everyone knew the days. I always counted down. Even everyone should see me like, man, you ready for Rock Cena? I'm like, ha, because I used to say it all the time. It's like why would you even say that to me? But so when the match finally happened, the build and everything, it was just awesome. I don't know how to explain it. It was just weird. Like when it was actually face-sitting, when it was actually happening, it just seemed too real that it wasn't real. And then I got into the match. And some part of the match were kind of slow, but it was like 33 minutes, that match, I believe. It was almost 30 plus minutes, but it was pretty, I don't know how to explain that match. It was awesome, but then part of it was kind of slow, but I guess it was like, when you're watching stuff live, you're so into it that you like see every little thing, and then you want to know what's going to happen at the end, because when you watch, like when I watch a Taker Triple H match, that match felt like an hour when I'm watching that match. But you rewatch that match, 30 minutes, and it's like pure awesomeness. And when I'm watching Cena Rock live, it was just like, I can't believe it's actually happening. And then get really into the match, and then they got to the FU spots, rock bottom, people's elbow, STF to the sharpshooter. It was just epic. To the final moment when Rock was on the top rope and was about to do the splash, I'm like, okay, here we go. Cena's winning this match. Jumped up, Cena caught him, picked him up, FU. I'm like, okay, it's done. 1, 2, kicked out, pop. Cena's about to do the people's elbow, and he does the thing, throws in the crowd. I'm like, oh God, please, no, no. Rock gets up, rock bottom. I jump off my seat, count 1, 2, 3. Rock wins. The whole time, I believed Cena was gonna win. So, and I had this little thing. Imagine if Rock won. Then Rock could say he beat John Cena in his hometown of Miami, Florida, WrestleMania 28, the biggest match ever, once in a lifetime. You lost, I won, I'm the greatest ever, and you're not. That's what I kept saying. Imagine if Rock won. And he did win. And while now rewatching this, I rewatched Rock vs. Cena today. I watched Triple H Undertaker yesterday. I like when I'm watching this, I'm like, I don't want to see this again. Like, what more can they possibly do for Rock Cena 2? I know I'm gonna elaborate. I'm gonna make a whole Rock Cena 2 video tomorrow after Raw, previewing the 3 main matches on this channel, and the other 5. Sorry, what do we have? 10 matches on the card. The other 7 matches on my other channel. I'm gonna do 7 videos for that channel and 3 videos for this channel. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Just saying. But when I'm watching that match, I'm like, what possibly more can they do? Like, what something different? Like, cause they already did the big power moves. Like he pushes off, I push off, I punch, retaliate, big moves. Just like, they gotta do like a completely different match. They can't do the same, I'm more powerful, I'm the big guy more than you match, if you know what I mean. But WrestleMania 28, that was just a awesome 3 main event match card. The 2 main event matches blew WrestleMania out of the water, and it is now my top 5 favorite WrestleManias of all time, just because of those 2 main events. Rock vs. Cena, dream match I will always wanted to see, and everyone else wanted to see, and Undertaker Triple H Hell in a Cell. The 2 guys that have been the most Hell in a Cell matches ever, going at it at WrestleMania with Shawn Michaels as a special guest referee. Needless to say anymore. If you don't have this, go buy it. It is a must buy. And that is my WrestleMania 28 video. I think I've got lost while talking about this video, trying to express how I felt throughout WrestleMania 28 while watching it last year at this very time, not very moment. I believe it's 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock right now. Yeah, so that's WrestleMania 28 little review, and I'll be doing those other videos tomorrow, Thursday, tomorrow's Tuesday, so Wednesday and Thursday. I'm actually probably going to record them all tomorrow. I'm wearing my Twice in a Lifetime shirt right now. I'll be wearing this probably tomorrow. Well, actually I wear it today, or Friday, or it's Saturday, or it's Sunday. I'll wear it Monday, and then I'll probably wear it here and there. But yeah, there's a video for you guys, whoever missed me making videos. Man, I can't make a video to save my life. This video is probably bad. But anyways, thank you for watching my video today. I hope you enjoyed this video. For the few of you that are still continuing to watch this video as I ramble on. But what time is it now? It is 5. It's almost 5. It's 10 to 5. It's 4:50. I have stuff to do now, and I have 3 hours to be prepared to watch Raw, because I prepare myself before I watch wrestling, so I don't have anything to do. Like, I have everything ready to go. So when I'm done watching Raw, I can go to sleep and wake up tomorrow. So yeah. Now I'm just explaining about stuff that I just do before Raw, my rituals. Anyways, I'm done. Bye.